Hey guys, my name is Sherwin, this is Oshan and you're watching Streets of Ceylon. So guys, what we have for you guys today is this really cool Altezza, and fun little fact, the Altezza is also known as the Lexus IS. And also another little cool fact is that the Altezza was also designed by the very same designer of the AE86, yes, the legendary AE86 guys, Nobuaki Katayama. And anyway, so this particular Altezza that we're speaking about right here, it has a 2JZ GTE VVTi engine in it. So that is pretty cool, but a normal Altezza comes stock with a 3S GE engine. So yeah guys, that's about it for this part section of the car. Let's move on to the rest of the video, shall we?
Alright guys, so this car originally had a 3S GE BEAMS engine, and BEAMS stands for Breakthrough Engine with Advanced Mechanism System. So this particular car is an automatic, so because it's automatic it has 10 horsepower less than the manual version of the car. So the manual version produces around 200 horsepower and the automatic version produces around 190, 10 horsepower less depending on the version of the manual car. So 3S GE means it's not a turbo, it's a naturally aspirated engine. So then again, there is also a 3S GTE version which was never implemented to the Altezza. I don't know why, but yeah. Now yeah, that's about it when we talk about the stock specs of the car, because it's a normal car. Obviously the 3S GE engine is it's like a regular engine, but it's a 3S. There is also another version of the Altezza which has a 1AFE engine, which is or 1GF, you can't really remember. Yeah, something. It's a 6-cylinder, 2-liter 6-cylinder instead of the 2-liter 4-cylinder, which is the 3S GE. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, so guys, as Oshan mentioned earlier before, there are few the stock Altezzas come with a 3S GE engine, and there are also a few variants of the 3S GE engine. So that's basically the Gen 4 and the first edition, which came with which was called the red top beams, and then there was also the Gen 4 second edition, which came with the grey top beams, and last but not least there was the Gen 5, which came with the black top beams. So yeah, and the thing is with the black top beams, it was only delivered in the Japanese delivered RS 200s. So yeah guys, that's about it for the different engine variants of the car. So now let's move on with the rest of the car, shall we? Cool.
So guys, this particular Altezza has some 17-inch really cool looking wheels, which we really don't know what it's called, but it's very cool. It's grey and it's 17 inches, and this car has tiny lowering springs added to it. So that's about it with the suspension and the wheels. So let's talk about the other side profile of the car. So it has a really cool side skirt going around the whole body of the car, and obviously the regular side mirrors like Toyota Corollas or something, I don't know. And then we have a sunroof here, which is very cool and really nice. It's a nice touch to a sports car, I say a sports sedan. And then again we have the same 17-inch wheels with tine lowering the suspension. And then moving around to the back of the car, guys, that's it about the side profile. It's a really cool sedan. It's not huge, it's small. It's like compared to a regular day car, it's the size of an Allion, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, it's really cool. So moving on to the back. So guys, we are now in the back of the car, and you can see it has a very special taillight feature. You can see it's like this, very unique, right? So it's specially called the Altezza tail lights because of this specialty. It was introduced by the Altezza. Obviously other cars have it now, but mainly it's because of the Altezza that other cars has it. So it's called the Altezza lights or Euro lights. You can call it anything. So yeah, speaking about the exhaust, guys, it's pretty much stock, but it has a Valvetronic exhaust system. So yeah, that's about it, and it has a wing. Very cool. It's the stock wing that comes with the Altezza, nothing much, and it says Lankan culture. How cool is that? So yeah, that's about it guys with the back of the car.
Okay, so guys, now I'm sat inside of this gorgeous Altezza, and first impressions are it's comfortable, and that's mainly because of these semi Recaro bucket seats that have been placed inside of it. And a quick mention here, this is an automatic, not a manual, and as the owner had mentioned to us, it's supposed to be a 5-speed but feels like a 4-speed. Okay, so that's about that. And this particular steering wheel is a Nardi Torino steering wheel, and it revs all the way up to 8,000 RPM. That's pretty cool. It has all the boost gauges right over there, and they're actually functional over here. You have the sunroof, as Oshan had mentioned, which I actually really like a lot. And yeah, so the space in the front is not too bad, but when we go on to the back, then that's a whole different scenario. But yeah, so Nardi Torino wheel, 5-speed but feels like a speed, and yeah, it has all your basic climate controls, and it has an infotainment system which is not stock, obviously. So yeah, sorry about that. And yeah, this also. So that's about it, guys. Nothing much about the interior for the front. Let's move on to the back of the car, shall we? Okay, so guys, now that I'm sat in the back of this Altezza, the knee room is okay because the car has been set to a much more forward position, and the headroom is not too bad at all because I'm a short dude. Yada yada yada. And yeah, so we have sanitizer because safety first. Okay, and yeah, we have some basic compartments, and that's about it, guys. You have your airbags and all that jazz. So nothing too fancy, guys. The knee room is not too bad, and then you have your basic comfort. It's not too bad. So that's about it, guys, for the rear of this gorgeous Altezza. So let's move on to the rest of the video.
So guys, since we're in the back of the car, we'll talk about the trunk now. So goes like that. Yeah, okay, so the trunk actually is very big. As you can see, it's a sedan, it's very big, it's very practical. You can, I'd say, fit around two luggages, I guess, and a few hand luggages as well. As you can see, it's fully packed up now. It has a subwoofer going around here, which doesn't eat up much space actually. It's very good. There's something else here, and as you can see, it's fully loaded. Yeah, it's a pretty good trunk space for a car, for a sports sedan, for a sports car with a 2JZ engine. That's about it.